Hello. Well, it's been a while, and life keeps moving along. Every day keeps coming, as I'm sure all of you know. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting as frequent, and I will try to do better. And this one might be a short one, um, but I was just alone with God, and I was thinking about how we look for love. We look for acceptance. We look for that unconditional love from humans, but it seems to be so rare. And some of us give it in hoping that we'll also receive it. And when we don't receive it, especially by the ones that we sacrifice so much for, we get very hurt and feel very lonely. And I think God's trying to tell us something. I think He's trying to say, you don't need unconditional love from humans. You've got mine. And every time we forget about humans and we start thinking about God, we do feel His love. And maybe there's times when you say you don't feel it that much. But have you ever had times when you have unexpected peace, even if there's something horrible going on? Have you ever had times when you just know everything's going to be okay? That's God. I mean, yesterday, I was very sick in bed, and my dog crawled over me to lay next to me and put her head on my hand. And she looked at me. And that's love of God. She didn't care that I vomited everywhere. She didn't care how I looked or smelled. She just came and said, I'm with you. She put her head down on my hand. And to me, that's a sign of real love. And that's, that was unexpected. I didn't expect her to do that. And I think even a stranger coming up to you and saying hello or smiling at you or even saying thank you, those are little signs of love from God. And that's what we need to look for. We don't need to look for the big romance or the wonderful spouse, because we're all humans. We have God in us, and with Him we can do amazing things. But I make mistakes all the time, and other people make mistakes, and we should just accept that. And even if we don't find the person who loves us, even when we're bad or good, well, we don't need it. We have God. And sometimes other people think that they are loving us the way we want to be loved, but maybe that's all they know. And maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe all our romantic flesh wants the perfect spouse, the woman who adores and respects her husband and who has dinner ready and a clean house and all the perfect kids and gives it to him whenever he wants. Maybe the woman wants the big man who'll step in front of a bullet for her, drop everything for her, change his life for her. But this rarely happens. And instead, we got to remember that Jesus stepped in. He took the cross onto Him. He dodged the bullet. He took the bullet for us so we could dodge it and live with Him forever. And He adores us, and He loves you, and He respects you, and He doesn't even have to. We're not worthy to get His respect, but He does. He never forces us to make decisions. He lets you grow and me grow the way we do it, but He's always there. And I think that when we feel forlorn, when we feel forgotten, we're left behind, and we've poured ourselves into everybody else, and we love everybody, but we don't feel loved, we gotta remember it. We don't need the love from humans, because we've got God's love, and we're looking in the wrong direction. We have to stop looking in the humans. We have to start looking at God. And then we will be satisfied beyond measure. We will be able to do anything that He wants us to do. And there'll be amazing things. And I'm glad that God kind of kicked me today and said, hey, look up. Stop looking around you. Look up and see the big love. He is the greatest love. And if you just take time and look up to Him and talk to Him, be in His presence, like Brother Lawrence, you're going to feel His love. And yeah, you might end up having a good marriage, might end up finding the right spouse for you, and might be happy. But not all the time. Our great love is God. He is the one that we can always trust. He is the one that always loves us, no matter what we do. And I just hope that you all have a wonderful day, morning, evening, night, noon, whatever it is, wherever you are.